Andrea Yates, the Texas mom who unalived her 5 young children in 2001 while in the throes of postpartum psychosis, is still housed in a mental hospital and wants to remain there. Yates declined a hearing last month that would have determined whether she was competent to be released from the hospital. Under the terms of her conviction, Yates is eligible to undergo a review each year. She has repeatedly declined to be assessed. Yates, who is now 60 years old, lives a quiet life inside Kerrville State Hospital, which is intended for those acquitted of a criminal offense and committed by a court to receive inpatient mental health services. She spends her days making greeting cards and other crafts which she sells at art shows and festivals. The proceeds from her sales go to the Yates Children's Memorial Fund, which helps people suffering from postpartum depression. Yates has access to the internet and often spends time on the family website launched by her husband, where she can look at photos of her children. Yates unalived her children in 2001 in their suburban Houston home. Her husband was at work when the tragedy occurred. Afterwards, she called him in 911 to report what she had done. Her defense argued that Yates suffered from severe depression and psychosis, leading to the heartbreaking incident. She was initially convicted and sentenced to life, but Yates's lawyers appealed the case based on her mental state and were granted a retrial. She was found not guilty by reason of insanity in 2006. While Yates is eligible for a hearing to determine her sanity, she is not required to seek release. According to the courts, she can spend the rest of her life in the facility. She talks to her ex-husband monthly, despite the fact that he has remarried. Her defense attorney, George Parnham, has long maintained that Yates is happy and thriving at Kerrville, the only place she's called home for the past 17 years.